Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Open Your Soul Feed Roshni. Now this video is for all the lovers out there or someone who is missing something in their relationship. So it's gonna be quite long, so grab a tub of popcorn and get ready. Now, a month back I read a book that names The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. This book is so beautiful, so enlightening, so I thought of sharing with you guys about what I understood and how beautiful this book is. Now he outlines 5 different ways a person expresses and experiences love. According to him, there are 5 love languages: acts of service, quality time, words of affirmation, receiving gifts, and physical touch. Now, each person have one primary love language and one secondary love language. So to find out your partner's love language, you need to observe in what ways he expresses his love, about what he complains often and what he requests most often. So you will be able to find out his love language. Yes, of course, explain love so beautifully that I don't think I would be able to explain it that well, but I'll try my best. So he talks about love tank, the tank that is filled with love. Now it can be full, half, or empty. Now when your love tank is full, that means you are happy in your relationship. Everything is going fine and well. You both are in sync with each other. You understand each other very well. And that usually happens in early stages of relationship. Now when your love tank is half, that means you are happy but something is missing. And when your love tank is empty, it's a red alert. You need to work on your relationship or it won't last long because there's something really wrong. So your love tank needs to be full every single day. For your relationship to function, for a healthy relationship, and for you to remain happy in that relationship, your love tank needs to be full. So to keep that love tank, you need to remember your partner's love language. So let's first discuss the 5 love languages he talks about. The first love language he talks about is quality time. Now that basically means spending quality time with your partner. Now sitting and watching Netflix together, that is not quality time, because here you are giving attention to something else and not to your partner. So that is not quality time. Quality time means giving undivided attention to only your partner. Sitting together, talking to each other, sharing things with each other, focusing on each other. That is what he meant by quality time. Second love language he talk about is words of affirmation. Now that means praises or saying positive things to your partner, like you are looking amazing, or you did a great job today, you are so beautiful. This small pieces, even one sentence, and that will make your partner's day. So that's what he meant by words of affirmation. Third love language he talks about is physical touch. Now, of course, sex is involved, but that is not the only main aspect of physical touch. Even these small gestures matters, like holding hands in public or whenever you are together, or kissing on cheek, or hugging each other, or arm rub, or back rub, or hair rub. These small gestures also matters. So that is what he meant by physical touch. The fourth love language he talks about is acts of service. Now, acts of service means doing what your partner wants you to do. It not always means doing household chores like washing clothes or washing utensils or cleaning the floors. It actually means doing what your partner wants you to do. You are not doing something and your partner is getting annoyed by that. You need to do that thing. For example, if you have a habit of throwing the socks anywhere on the floor and your partner gets annoyed a lot, every single day he just shouts on you that keep that socks at a proper place and you are not doing that. Now his love tank is getting empty day by day. He is not happy with that. So what you need to do is you need to understand that he don't like this. So one day just pick up that socks and give it a proper place. See how happy he gets. His love tank will be fueled that day. So that is acts of service for him. Similarly, for her, if she wants you to help her in folding clothes, help her. That will be an act of service for her. Her love tank will be fueled. She will be happy that day. So that is what acts of service means. And the last love language he talks about is receiving gifts. Now, receiving gifts always don't include expensive and big things. It also includes small gestures like a rose, or you saw something in the shop and that reminded you of your partner and you bought it for her or him. That is what it means. Also, arranging dinners on birthdays or anniversaries. Even your presence can be a gift for your partner in times of tragedy. These are the 5 love languages he talks about in this book. Of course, you need to read the book to identify what are your love language, your partner's love language. Now, I have seen there are couples who lack in many areas, or there are couples who only focus on one love language, like gifts देते जा रहे, बाकी की चीजें missing है. You need to work on this, otherwise it won't last. Let's take an example. Now X and Y. X is a female, Y is a male. Now her primary love language is quality time, suppose, and his primary love language is acts of service. Now he is doing everything. He is a good husband. He is taking care of their children. He is saying words of affirmation, doing acts of service. Everything he is doing, but he is not satisfying her in quality time. He is so busy that he doesn't get time to spend with her wife or partner. So that's where she doesn't feel love, she gets sad and her love tank gets empty. So he needs to remind himself that her love language is quality time. So he has to anyhow spare at least 10 minutes a day and spend that 10 minutes with her, so that she feels love, she gets happy and her love tank gets fueled that day. For that he would require an extra effort, of course, because he is not used to that. Now, coming to him. Now, his love language is acts of service. So, again, she is fulfilling or satisfying him in all the other areas, like giving gifts, spending quality time, saying words of affirmation. But in one area she is missing, that is acts of service. And so he doesn't feel love, his love tank is getting empty. So now she has to make an extra effort. She has to remind herself that she has to do the thing which annoys him the most. For example, let's take an example of socks. So one day, if she picks up that socks and give it a proper place, he will be very happy that day and his love tank will be fueled. So that's how it works. So both are making an extra effort in maintaining the relationship. Both are understanding each other's love language and are working on it. So that's how a relationship works. Otherwise it falls. It should neither be this, it should neither be this. If even a single person is working, it won't work. Both needs to give extra efforts. Only then and then it will work and it will last longer. I hope I explained it well. Of course, he had explained it with many other examples and experiences. So if you want more clarification, you have to read the book. Now, there are couples who are lacking many areas, who are so unhappy, but they are not able to find it out. Like you can say, sometimes they are in toxic relationships, but they are not able to find out about how they can be happy or how can they make their partner happy. Why? Because they don't know their love languages. Okay, let's take one more example. X, Y, male, female. Now here, her primary love language is receiving gifts, suppose, and his primary love language is physical touch. Now again, he is satisfying her in all the other areas, all the other 4 love languages, but in one love language, that is her primary love language, and that is receiving gifts, he is not satisfying her with that. Why? Because he thinks that it is a waste of money and it is not a good thing, and so he rather thinks of investing the money, and that is why he don't spend money on gifts. Now here she gets sad with that. She is not happy and her love tank is getting half day by day. So he needs to understand that her love language is receiving gifts. So I have to spare some amount of money for her and buy gift for her and gift it to her. Do that thing on birthdays or anniversaries or even on any occasion. Any day you can do that. She will feel very happy. She will feel loved and her love tank will be fueled that day. Just observe how your partner reacts when you gift her that gift. Now coming to him. Now his love language is physical touch. Again, she is fulfilling or satisfying him in all the other 4 love languages. But one love language, that is his primary love language, that is physical touch, she is missing that. She feels awkward, so that is why she is not able to fulfill that love language. But it won't work if she doesn't fulfill. So she has to make an extra effort. She has to remind herself that she has to touch Raj, usko kiss karte hai, hug karte hai. Right? She has to remind herself that she have to anyhow touch him so that he feels love. He feels loved and he gets happy and his love tank will be fueled that day. So both have to make an equal extra effort in maintaining the relationship, otherwise it would fall. It should be not like this, not like this. So both efforts are necessary. Both of you have to make an extra effort in maintaining their relationship. Only then it will last long. I hope I explained it. I tried my best. I hope you understood that. So please read the book and try to find out your love language and your partner's love language. Read it together so that both can understand it well. And I know I'm not the perfect one to explain this, but I just read the book and I was so enlightened by the book, so I thought of sharing it with you guys. I hope this helps. See you in the next video. Bye guys.